My advice, quit talking, it's over. Wanna battle? Wanna battle? Wanna battle? Don't make me embarrass you in front of your so-called peers.
It's a battle.
Tournament, big ups to Guerrilla Welfare, Candy Crooks, and of course Roasters.
Coca-Cola.
Underground Bar. And big ups Coca-Cola, yeah, fucking over. We've got the motherfucking last round of the last battle of the second round. This is two heavyweight beasts going at it right now. On the left hand side, make some noise for Savij Tung. On the right hand side, make some noise for RhymeForm. Get him. Blood Money Tournament round 2, make some motherfucking noise for this battle. Round 1 on RhymeForm, let's go.
Alright. Hey yo, I'm taking on the tongue. There's no doubt I'm coming up and facing grown men now. So I sort of feel like a teenage Mike Tyson New York street fights because this kid flow foul. And I ain't not got no problem knocking grown men down. I mean, look at you bro, what you? Twice my size, at least twice my age, but I ain't phased, I got a flow that'll damage him. RhymeForm, roll up a raffian. Even if you king, I'll still knock this OG down. This is Obi versus Anakin. Yeah. And when I say I'm smashing him, I'm coming at the Savage to turn this bloke into a mannequin. Your respect ain't just being tossed aside, it's being thrown away like a javelin. And when I say I'm smashing him, I know it ain't an easy thing, cause last event he came through and beasted on shads. Yeah, this creature I have, he easily had it, cause he had a heavenly flow ealer. But come on bro, you showed up to that event looking like a 70s coke dealer. For real, coke dealer steez. All white, rocking a little hipster hat. Does anybody remember that? Bro, what sort of fucking shit is that? Honestly bro, next time you need a shop, you need to go and stop and think on that, but in the meanwhile, you should go get that hat, take it to the shop and fucking give it back. That shit was so whack, that hat actually made me angry. I know, I should probably stop worrying. It's probably the first time in my life that I've ever got stressed about what another bloke was rocking. So let me get it popping by saying fuck you because I forgot the end of my bars, what cunt? Die. Yeah!
Go.
What's up? Yo, real talk, Savij Tung rhyme raw. And I ain't bragging, that's just been common knowledge for some time, yo. Cause when crunch time's called, I bring those punchline scrolls. And even when I fuck my form, compared to the other guys, still tongue shines more. So if you were to ask me exactly what's my thoughts on this cunt RhymeForm, well, if we're talking about us battling, there's only one I thought through everyone I saw, including this one, and that's fuck I'm bored. Like I'm talking bored like watching paint dry. Now fuck that. After watching a battle of this lame guy, watching paint dry sounds like a great time. Like sitting through a battle of this lame I feel myself actually start to hate life. I like start seeing red like brake light, shaking my head like this ain't right. Start wishing this gay tries to stage dive and it's face first from a great height, biting blade first on a steak knife. Now that word would be a great sight. See, I'm talking real bored, fool. No one in the scene has ever said to me, you're cool. I guess charm and charisma isn't something they teach you at law school. Yo, but don't feel too bad about how bad I make you look. Just forget it ain't quick. See, I'm just bitter at this. I'm on that veteran tip. I'm out to become a real talk legend and shit. That's why you're getting dominated like a leathering whips. I didn't even have to say you're gay. He just got a fetish for dicks. Yo, see, this is my fight circle. If you want to step in the mix, you're gonna regret it and quick, cause I ain't letting it slip. Now I'm letting it rip with these bars. See, I'm Ali. Bad boy, I make medicine sick. Yeah. Time.
Yeah.
So you really want to have it stab and try to go to war with a rhyme? Yeah. Well, this cunt's about to get fucked more than one that is attached to a whore in a prime. Because you seem to have these thoughts in your mind like you really got this battled lot, but I really kind of doubt it. Because if you ask around, top contender time is the only time that form is sure to be about it. Don't believe me? Ask LJ how that first loss felt when I gave to the cunny. Or you can holler at noises known about how a grandson had a pain in his tummy. Don't believe that? You can holler at Deliverer and ask him how he actually thought I bodied him. Or you can ask Boss Baker too. That's if you can get some words in between the cunt when he's vomiting. Me, I gotta win. Forget the money, because that is what it's in. And I ain't trying to play around. I just want to beat this dude so I can get the rep and step to cause to finally have the NBA rounds. Look, I ain't trying to play around. I ain't trying to be clown. I'm not joking, that 1500, oh fuck, it would be nice. But come on, let's not front. Whoever wins that shit is getting drunk up in the night. Wake up the next day feeling like the spirits of the dead with a pain in my liver. But I save money on those spirits spent is in the spirit of this event, because the whole spirit of this thing is bringing pain to the liver. And speaking of bringing pain to the liver, Savij Tung, you impatient cunt, you need to wait up a minute. Because me, Machine, LJ, Grids, Ocker, Aussie, we've been up in here for about the past 2 years to steadily bust rap. You had one good battle and you're on the comeback for us, so from these scenes, rugs, raps, you can go and suck on a nutsack. Yeah. Coming in here, you ain't even spitting no more, so you ain't got the fitness to run laps. Plus I find it kind of funny that this dummy had to have some money for him to go run back. Time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, now real talk. Your government name is Ryan, right? Quite true?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so then why, dude, on Facebook would you call yourself Ryu? Like you, the type who would up a street fight dudes. What, you gonna hit him with a tiger swipe move and smash him with a haiku? Like, as sure as the sky's blue, you'd get your fucking eye bruise, your ribs crack, your legs snap, and then probably die too. Then maybe I'd like you. See, he ain't a street fighting legend, but you'll see Ryan pretending. He'll be in a sleeveless white karate suit with a red rag around his head, trying to perfect his hurricane kicks, jumping up and down on his bed. See, but your ability to bring the fire just ain't what tongues be. So I see you less of a Ryu and more of a Chun-Li. See, because bringing fire with those punches is just what I do when I battle, so you about to see Tongue show Ryu can. Yeah. See, because if we did take it to the streets, there'd be no sense fighting. Because if you Ryu, then I'm M. Bison. Sidekick sense, heightened defense, lightning. I got a right that's frightening and a left like M. Tyson. Yeah. See, you think you're unique, but I know 10 just like him. See, the reality is, whenever Ryu fights Bison, there's always an outside chance that Ryu might win, but 9 credits out of 10, you lose, so I win. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, you on a mission, you out for the crown. I'm gonna put a damper on your mission, because you've been out of state being a road warrior, but this is champion edition. So while Ryu fights through, you've already lost. Because while you keep fighting, and Bison's already the boss. Time.
Yeah! Wait, seriously, how good was that straight for us game? No. As soon as he said it, I was like, fuck man, I'm out of here, I'm losing. But then I turned around like, Hadouken, Hadouken! So here I am, 3rd round facing off a Maori. So I guess it's time for 100 New Zealander jokes. Yay, wowee. But that's not what I'm about, see, or how Ryan foul be. I'm just up in here to fuck up your career like the bone popping out of Yao Yi. Because think about it, bro. I could have brought 100 New Zealander jokes that would have mortified a rapper. About a month out from the event, Fortify went and happened. So I had to switch my whole flow up and come with something a little different. Because think about it, every time you see a battle with a New Zealander, yo, it's an Aussie bloke spitting a couple of bars and then a New Zealander joke. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna bring straight bar up the bar with no New Zealander jokes. But I guess that 2 bars in a row in itself is a New Zealander joke. Let me be for real with you, bloke. You fuck with form, you end up with your frame twisted. And I'll split your mind into 2 trains of thought like Donald Sterling's thoughts on Blake Griffin. Yeah. Homie, you stay tripping. Me, I'm just king hitting the challenger, cause RhymeForm will spit proper to damage ya. I'll leave this motherfucker choking and turning purple like King Joffrey Lannister. Time.
Yeah. Alright. Real talk. Your peeps told me not to sleep on RhymeForm. Become smart with it. Be that as it may, try to say he's the next champ. I just laugh at that shit.
Yeah.
See, boss, Baker, choking's the only reason that you've lasted in this. I'm gonna make this an old school flick. I got you the perfect part in this shit. See, you the Tin Man. You ain't got the heart for this shit. I'll send you off to see the Wizard of Oz. Maybe you can ask him for his.
Yeah.
Right, I'm defaming him. I'm classing this kid with the bars that I spit. Flaming them when I'm sparking this shit like an arsonist this. I leave 100% first degree burnt scars on this kid. Have him looking like a Nightmare on Elm Street star in this bitch. See, I'm starting this bitch. I get on his last nerve till he's starting to twitch. Call him a bitch like all he is an ass and some tits. The irony is, with that receding hairline as it is, if I drew a line in your shit, his head could pass for a dick. See, that's my whole style surpasses your scripts. That's why I laugh at this kid. Or RhymeForm can offer tongue is a target to hit. I show him what pen and marksmanship is. Or tongue can offer RhymeForm, and AUSSIE can kiss real hard with his lips. See, check it. Gorilla show still on that blasphemy tip. You can't stop me, I'm Rocky, you just a carcass to hit. I give a fuck if you hungry, I've been starving for this. You wanted to win this battle, you could have brought a whole army to this. Planes, tanks, and helicopters were marksmen equipped. I still have you turn tail, send you marching and quit. Cause even though you might find it hard to admit, you got plenty brains, but there's an empty space where your heart should exist.
That's that real shit. That's a motherfucking dope battle for both sides. Make some fucking noise. Packed to capacity at the Pound at the Underground Bar. That was the last battle of round 2 of the Blood Money Tournament. Big ups to, of course, Gorilla Welfare, Candy Cooks, Roasties. Make some noise for the sponsors. 150 people in here at least. Last battle of round 2, shit was dope. Every judge had to give it a split decision. It was like 2 rounds to 1. My man Savij Tung took that shit out.
Real Talk Blood Money Tournament round 2. Just had the last battle of the night. RhymeForm versus Savij Tung. That was dope as well. I give Tung the first, Form the second, Tung the third. Probably by a large margin too. He fucking killed that shit. Scoreboard for all the punches at home. Exit strategy, baby.
Willful damage, smart mouse cunt, 469. I just watched RhymeForm versus Savij Tung. They were both a bit stumbling, and equally. But I reckon Savij just took it over the edge there, so I'm going to give it to Savij.
Blood Money Tournament, round fucking 2. There's Gorilla Welfare up in here, SQUIZZY GUHNZ. We just had Savij fucking Tung versus RhymeForm. Man, that was a fucking dope battle. I gotta give round 1 to Savij Tung. Man, that dude's got fucking bars for days, man. Definitely earned his fucking place in the tournament. Round 2, I gotta give it to RhymeForm. I think he just had the edge on that. I mean, naturally you go through law school, you learn a shit or two about fucking language. But round 3, definitely on Savij Tung. He takes the win because round 3 he fucking bodied that.